Hey y'all, I'm Adriana. Thanks for checking out my channel. So I'm going to be talking about the BH Cosmetics Daisy Marquez palette in this video. I'm going to be reviewing it, swatching it, just talking to you guys about it, and I'm also going to do like a tutorial using this palette at the end of the video. But let's get into this video. Okay y'all, so here is the palette. It's super new, just came out February 28th. It's February 7th. I got this on February 6th. And I wanted to film right away with it, but I was just so tired yesterday. I've just been really tired. I've been working, so yeah. So this had to take a little back seat, but anyway, here is the packaging. It's like a Tiffany blue, which is really pretty. Everybody knows my favorite color is yellow, but one of my other favorite colors is Tiffany blue. It always has been for like the longest time. My Sweet 16 was Tiffany blue themed, and it was like just Tiffany themed overall, but everything was like Tiffany blue. My dress was Tiffany blue. My cake, like everything was Tiffany blue. My bathroom is Tiffany blue. I was really tempted to film in there, but I was like, it's just gonna be too much of a hassle. And then like I just love Tiffany's. Tiffany's is one of my favorite places on earth. Any Tiffany's. I just fell in love with it when I watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, and that was just like the beginning of my obsession. So yeah, I'm obsessed with Tiffany's, as you can see by the background. Yeah, I just love Tiffany's. So totally see Daisy's love for Tiffany blue. It's definitely a super beautiful color, and it's kind of crazy because last week my nails were Tiffany, or like 2 weeks ago my nails were Tiffany blue, before I even knew the palette was coming out, and I was kind of just like, damn man, like my nails could have matched the whole video and everything. Like I got my dress on, I got the background, like I had everything ready because Tiffany blue is one of my favorite colors also. So I just felt like I had to go ahead and like use everything Tiffany blue. So that's what we're doing today. So yeah, it's just wrapped up cute like a little Tiffany's box, you know, with a little white bow. So I thought that was super cute. So real quick, I honestly lost interest in Daisy a few months ago just because of like all the drama that was going on, and you know. And to be honest, I really haven't watched any of her videos lately. She just I don't know, I feel like I want to go back to like old YouTube where I would watch people do their makeup and then it would like inspire me, and I feel like nobody does that anymore, her included. I was definitely a bigger fan of hers when she first started. Now it's kind of just like, I honestly haven't watched her in a really long time. I saw on Instagram that she was going to be coming out with something. It was a mystery. And then I saw that it was BH Cosmetics, and I was like, oh, I kind of hope I don't like it because I don't want to buy it. But once I saw it, I was like, this is actually really pretty. So I was really excited to get it. So yeah, let's open her up. Oh, this palette is definitely different from your normal average palette. That opens like this. It does not open like that. So you see, you pull it apart. Well, I guess, ooh, never mind. So you pull the top off, which is, I think that's pretty cool. She said she was trying to go for something different. I think that's super different. I've never seen that before. So this is the palette. So it does include a mirror, so you can, she said, just so you can like set it up as like a little vanity, maybe like when you're traveling and stuff, you can just set that up right there. I do think it would be really useful for like when you're traveling and stuff. I thought that was really cool. I was like, okay. And then, so like for like picture purposes and stuff, I've been putting it like this because I think it looks cute. But yeah, your little toppy just comes off. You can hold it as a mirror, just hold like handheld, whatever your heart desires. And then you have your palette here. It has 20 shades in here, so it's a very like colorful not like super colorful, but I think it's pretty colorful. You have like these two pops of color, these two, this one here, that one. I mean, you have like a good amount of color, and then you also have a good amount of neutral. So I like palettes like that that have like a good balance of pops of color and then a good balance of like neutral, so you can use it like to go to work, to go to school or whatever, but then you also have your pops of color for when you want to go out or when you just want to do your makeup a little bit different. So I appreciate palettes like that. I won't go into like all the details, but she if you want, I will link Daisy's video on her palette where she explains how like you divide them up. She actually explained it really, really cool, and I was just like, that's so cute. So right off the bat, the colors that shout my name out is definitely Karma here, Slime, definitely Flower, Daisy was calling to me, Dream, Passion Fruit is also really pretty. There's a lot of really, really pretty shades in here that I'm like really excited about. So I did just go ahead and use like this Tiffany blue kind of shade, minty shade here on my eyes today. I also used Dream on my lid, and then I used Icy in the inner corner and under my eyebrows. Now honestly, it wasn't as like I like my inner corner to be like bam bam bitch. Bam bitch. And honestly, it wasn't giving it to me. So I did go ahead and put something else on top of that inner corner, but that's the only other part of my eye that I didn't use this palette. I really tried sticking to the palette just to give you guys a look and show you guys how the palette works. You can do so many different looks with this palette, honestly. But I kind of just wanted to stick to theme today. I did want to play around with like that red and the yellow and this green, but I was just trying to stick to the theme today. So if you guys want to see like more tutorials with this palette or like just more looks with this palette, then like this video, let me know so I can do so. I don't know if anybody would want that, but just in case. So yeah, oh yeah, I also used Naked, which is like a nice transition shade. So I'm just gonna like really quickly just like show you guys the shades just really quick so I can like also experience with you guys, because I really haven't swatched everything. This is Dulce, which is like a sand orange kind of shade, like a brown sand orange. And then you have Bittersweet, which is like a deep berry. Ooh, very pretty. That one's very pigmented. Then you have Cocoa, which is your basic brown. That looks really nice also. I'm afraid to swatch matter because it's a matte black. Whew, girl. A nice matte black. Those are the shades I've swatched that you can see on my hand. I'll do like real swatches the end of the video just so you guys can see. This is Karma, which is like that red. That's really pretty. I think I'm most excited to use Karma because I've been really into like reds lately. And then Flower, which is that yellow. Ooh, that's a nice bright yellow. I like my yellows to be very bright. Shows up good for just like a finger swatch. Vintage is like a red brown shade. Ooh, very nice. Daisy is that Tiffany blue looking shade. It's more of like a mint. I'm gonna be real. It's not really like a Tiffany blue. Honestly, I wanted this specific shade to be more intense. It wasn't as intense as I would have liked it to be. I feel like it just wasn't bam on my eyes. I wanted it to be very like pop big time. It's pretty light. This is pretty much how it shows up on your eye. You can see it here, and then you'll be able to see it in the video where I show where I'm actually like doing my makeup, how it really just wasn't, it wasn't building. So a little sad, but and then passion fruit, which is more of like a purple berry. I'm running out of space on my hands. Ooh, that one's pretty. I can see that, I can tell that one's pigmented just by like the swatch. I didn't have that much trouble with fallout today. I don't know about any of the other shades, but ooh, this is slime. Ooh, the slime looks so pretty. And then Lucid is like a lavender purple. That one's really pretty. And then you have Stunt, which is like the peachy dreamsicle looking color. And I'm running out of space on my hand. Icy, which is that white, and I already told you guys I kind of just wanted it to be a little bit more intense. Angelic is like a gray gunmetal kind of shade, like a silver, I guess. And then the last row we have Royalty, which is like a copper, shimmer copper, nothing crazy. And then you have Dream, which is really, really pretty. What I used on my lid today, this shade is like really, really pretty. This is one of my favorite shades out of the palette, and it is buildable. Bougie, it's spelled boogie here. That's not how I spell bougie. But it's like a gold tone shade. Lust, which is kind of like a pinkish purple shimmer. Ooh, that's really pretty. It looks prettier on my hand than in the pan. And then Cha-Ching, which is like a green shimmer. Pretty. So I am pretty impressed. I really do love BH Cosmetics. Even though I don't even have that much stuff from them. Yeah, I don't have that much stuff. One of the palettes I do absolutely love, it's one of my favorite palettes of all time, is Take Me Back to Brazil. And I feel like anybody you ask would definitely say that Take Me to Brazil is an amazing palette. And it's an extremely affordable palette. It's like, what, like $15, something like that. So I would definitely pick up Take Me Back to Brazil, but I would also pick up this one. I actually really, really like the palette. I think it's really pretty. I think the colors in here are unique. It's a unique looking palette. It's not like your basic looking palette, which I've talked about several times on my channel, how I feel like the beauty world is kind of just, you know, things aren't exciting me like they used to anymore. I'm more into makeup than I've ever been, but just stuff has not been exciting me. I guess like eyeshadow palettes specifically have not been exciting me. There haven't been any launches that I'm just like super, super excited about. I was pretty excited about this one, not gonna lie. So there's that. But I honestly haven't been like super excited to where like, I don't know, I just feel like everything is oversaturated. But kudos to BH and to Daisy for creating something that looks different and something that I actually wanted and was excited about, because girl, I just have not been excited. And I'm excited to play with it and do all kinds of looks. You can do all kinds of looks with this palette, you guys. Like if you just look at all the shades on my hand, like so many looks with this palette. And I think it's super travel friendly because of like the whole mirror thing and all of that. It was, I think it's $23 now. There was an introductory price for like $19 or $18, but now it's $23, which is still a really great price. And BH Cosmetics does offer Afterpay, which Afterpay I think I've talked about on my channel before. But it's basically just a service that you can use. Most places have to where, like, when you spend $35 or over, you can use Afterpay. And basically what Afterpay is it just like you pay after you get the product. So I went ahead and did that this time. I ordered the palette, brush holder, and then the pink stud brush set. So it came out to like $40 something with all three of those. And I went ahead and chose Afterpay, and then you also get like the free shipping when you spend over like $40 at BH. So yeah, they divide it up into 4 different payments. So I think you pay every 2 weeks. So I'm paying $10 every 2 weeks or something until it's paid off. So say like, oh my gosh, something came out, or you know, I need this in my life, I'm about to go on vacation, but I don't get paid until like next week or something like that. You can totally use Afterpay, and then they also do have the option to where you can go back into your account and just go ahead and pay it off. That way you're not having that burden of another bill coming at you or whatever. But yeah, love Afterpay. So many companies are now offering Afterpay. I know Forever 21, ColourPop, BH, Ofra, Dolls Kill, like there's a lot of companies that are starting to use it. Kylie Cosmetics. So hopefully other brands and also other companies start to use it, because I love Afterpay. You just have to be careful and not like double up your payments, so you're like basically paying the same thing every week for, you know, like you may as well have just paid for it in full, you know what I mean? So be careful, use it wisely. But yeah, it's a great method of payment. And with that being said, I would definitely suggest you buying it. I think it's a really nice palette. It's very different from everything that we've been seeing lately. I haven't really seen anything like this lately, and I love BH Cosmetics. This is going to be like one of my new go-to palettes, and definitely one of my new travel palettes, just because it looks like it's easy to travel with. And then the whole vanity thing, I just think that's super cute and very like innovative, you know? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, you can always reach me in the comment section down below, or you can always reach me on social media, which I will leave at the beginning, the end, and in the description box of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!